great kid, but we're also honoring others today. It's been a really tough month here in our community. Misha Faye was a great kid, had a tough couple of years health-wise, and it was a tragedy what happened on New Year's Day. And then just last week, we went through another tragedy with Sidney Quimby. And so tonight we skate for all those kids and all the families from this community who have gone through those type of tragic events. And people like you are always right behind us. You always have our backs. But it doesn't go unnoticed. You guys are a wonderful community, and we're so proud to call this home. Put your hands together for our new champion, Neil! All right, everybody!
All right, hockey fans, welcome to Wolves Hockey Show, the #1 rated hockey theme show on Lakes Region Public Access. You just saw a clip to start our show of last weekend's JBT game, which brought out all sorts of fans here to the Metal Fair Arena. We raised $33,000 for the Cure Stars Now Foundation and was an unbelievable night here in Laconia. Behind me, we have our EHLP team. They're currently in practice, gearing up for a big weekend and a big round of games they got coming up against North Division rivals. I highly anticipate they're going to have a successful run here as they march towards the playoffs. But in regards to last weekend, they had 2 home games here against the Vermont Lumberjacks, who currently sit in first place, and boy was it a battle. They had 2 games that both went into overtime. The Wolves came up on the losing end of those overtime games, but kept pace by acquiring points on the way to finishing the weekend. We got a couple clips we're going to show you the EHLP team right now.
Ryan Sember, pass up for Don McCabe, kicks it, leaves it for Kramer. Kramer cuts to the inside, takes a shot, whips on it, makes a good move there, stopped in front, they score! They score! Don McCabe, his second in the game. Ties this game once again at 3 apiece on the. Face-off lost. Tony Toronto loses his stick. Stretch pass to Evan Doodle. Shoot, score! Evan Doodle with a great stretch. Catches the puck and beats the goaltender. Low blocker. Beautiful play.
So both guys played strong in nets. Jack Castle played a really strong game. Didn't come up on the winning end, but really kept his team in the game. Same thing on Sunday with Owen Courier. Owen Courier has been offered an EHL contract for this upcoming season, so he'll matriculate up through the program. He's a great success story. Started off on our 16s, played in our 18s, excelled at our EHLP, and we expect him to continue his strong play next season on the EHL team. Now, talking about the EHL team, they split their weekend versus Vermont. They had a strong 5-1 victory on Saturday here in Laconia. And then on Sunday, they followed it up with a strong effort in which they outshot Vermont and played really well, but came up on the losing end. We got a couple clips we're going to show you of the weekend series for the EHL team against the Vermont Lumberjacks.
So the 5-minute major for Vermont is a 5-minute major for head contact. Valenta now wheels. Here he comes. Shot. He scores! Dennis Valenta! People call him Superman off the ice. He was flying like Superman today, folks. Call him the fastest man alive. Scores on the breakaway. It's a 4-0 game, folks. We'll send it down into the far side corner. Mensch battling it against 3 Vermont players, has Peretz and Budina as supporting. Budina hacking, slashing away, gets the puck, pride free. Valenta Valenta will try to drive the net. Mensch scores! Heath Mensch. A little power drive in front of the net will take the puck to the front of the net and absolutely buries it home. That's a good goal from Heath Mensch. Makes it 4-1. The Wolves have life, folks.
So some terrific clips from our EHLP and our EHL teams after a hard-fought weekend against their North Division rivals over in Burlington. One of the players who's emerged for our EHLP team, he is part of a strong Norwegian contingent of players that we've had join our program this season. We have a lot of Norwegians. Big part of that is due to Coach Kuhn's experience of playing for the Stavanger Oilers for several seasons during his professional career. Some of those Norwegian players include Leon Rost, Sander Salveyer, Sander Kramer, Pelle Vandal, and our newest Norwegian, Xander Nerem. Xander Nerem hails from Tønsberg, one of the oldest cities in Norway, and he's been a really strong addition to the program. We got an interview coming up with Xander right now. All right, Wolves hockey fans, welcome to Xander Nerem. He's the newest addition on the Wolves EHLP team. Welcome to Wolves Hockey Show, Xander.
Yeah, thanks.
Now, what part of town, what town are you from in Norway?
I'm from Tønsberg in Norway. So that's,
The oldest city in Norway.
yeah, so
The Vikings.
yeah, pretty south as well. So
Now, how many Vikings do you have in your family? Official Vikings.
that I don't know, but I can say my family is all Vikings. So.
I like it. I like it. Now, you're living in Bristol. You've been with us about a month.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying your experience so far?
I really like the team and the training and the coaches and everything.
Good. And what are you looking forward to getting out of this experience and out of this season? What are your goals?
I'm hoping to develop as a player and learn a lot. So
Great. Well, we've loved having you on the team. You got a big weekend coming up here with games against Adirondacks. So good luck, Xander.
yeah, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. So it's really remarkable that we have these kids come from all over the globe and come to small Laconia and play hockey with us for the season. I think it says a lot about what kind of opportunity we provide here in Laconia for our athletes in terms of the daily training and daily schedule, but also the fact that it says a lot about those kids, how much they're pursuing their passions, their dreams of playing collegiate or professional hockey, and how far they'll go to pursue those dreams. Really proud of all the international players who've come through our program and then achieved success at the next level. Hopefully, Xander, who you saw in the interview moments ago, is one of those players who will continue to climb the ladder and have success in whatever field that he partakes in at the next level. Now, one of the things we pride ourselves most on is our volunteering efforts, and we really ramped it up here in January. Obviously, the JBT game, of which you saw at the beginning of the show, is one of the hallmarks of our program. But we've also partaken in youth skills volunteering with the Lakes Region Lakers, and also some other smaller events throughout the community, including the Pond Hockey Classic. We got a slideshow of some of the stuff we've been up to coming for you right now. To start off 2023, the Wolves have seen an uptick in their volunteering and community service efforts, starting with the JBT game and accelerating through the month with different projects each week to give back to the community, including skills training with the Lakers and much more. Thanks to everyone for contributing. This past weekend, the 16s helped out with the Pond Hockey Classic and breaking down all the rinks for that great event. So thank you once again to all those great organizations for allowing our athletes to participate with the events that you have going on. I know it may not seem like a no-brainer that some of these guys are helping out, but we appreciate you allowing us to represent and help out when we can. And if you have any inquiries and you're looking to have some people help out with your business or your event, never hesitate to reach out to Coach Kuhn's or Coach Trimble or Coach Bate. So thanks again. Now, upcoming events. The EHLP team will head out to Adirondack midweek for a 3-game series at the Cool Insuring Arena, one of the great new barns in our league. That'll be a big matchup. Really pivotal moment in the season for them to get some great results against a really strong divisional opponent. And then on Friday, The EHL team will host the New Hampshire Avalanche at 12 noon here in Laconia. We're looking forward to that matchup. That'll be a great matchup against the top seed in the North. So we're looking for some strong showings out of that team as well. Then they'll have the weekend off basically, and we'll get a chance to either visit some schools or get ready for the following week ahead. As we mentioned in an earlier episode, we have tryouts coming up. March 8th and March 15th here in Laconia, we're going to have a bunch of tryouts for our teams. It'll be the first opportunity to be looked at for our rosters for a lot of local players. So if you're looking to join the Wolves, watch this next clip coming up after, and we'll get you going. And then also, the clip following that will be a brief snapshot of what the program's all about and the tryout scenario for our athletes. Make sure you register online. It's only $20, and we look forward to you coming out and competing for a spot on the Wolves roster. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hopefully everybody's staying warm in this recently very frigid winter we've had. And everybody come on in down to the Merrill Fay Arena to see some great hockey as the Wolves march on towards the playoffs. We're a month out, so let's keep going. Thanks for tuning in. For more information on the Wolves program, check out our website, www.ne-wolveshockey.com.